What I want from both of you are the pros and cons to playing Bobby and an ultimate decision as of right now if you would play Bobby Hill in the preliminary final.
I think you asked a similar question a couple of weeks ago and I was firmly in the no and Jack went yes. And I've got to say I've changed my tune massively just based on the fact that he has been showing up to training regularly. I think a pro is that Eddie Betts has been kind enough to lend some support as far as we're aware, has gone out of his own way to assist Bobby during a challenging period. So he's there, he's visible, he's in the cameras, he's in the reports. On the flip side, Nico, coming back to what I've mentioned previously, is that if there's guys who are on the fringes, maybe a Rowan Steele or a Will Parker, these guys who might have to unfortunately make way for someone like Bobby Hill, it's just that cultural perspective that I also think needs to be acknowledged, because while I think as fans we want to see the best possible list out there, has there been enough work ticked off in order to get him to that point? Is that enough footy to rock up at a prelim and get the job done?
This is about the person. I don't think we should let the occasion of a prelim sort of engulf that too much and allow us to push that aside. Bobby's clearly gone through a challenging time. It's been highly publicised. There's been a lot of rumours and all sorts floating around everywhere. And I'm sure that's been very testing for him as a person, not just as a footballer, just as a person. So it's really important that we as a footy club, we as a fan base, be mindful of that and don't just because we're in a prelim and just because we all want to see Bobby Hill playing that we rush him. He's almost the perfect player there. If he was going to have this sort of weird prep that he should come in. If he comes in, I'm bringing him in as a sub. Bobby just showing up and Bobby showing up to training, putting in his best yards is probably all we need from him right now. From an optics sense, from the outside looking in and from what the boys want from him internally. But the reality of it is he's been there, he's done that, he's been the best player on the biggest stage. And if he's fit and even half fit and firing a bit like Jeremy Howe, he could probably still turn the game for us.